Hello and welcome. Okay, we're going to do a short seated body scan and I'd like you to join me. It's a cold, wet, windy day today, hence being a little bit wrapped up even as I sit here indoors. Okay, so the important thing is indeed to be comfortable. So, however you feel, make sure you're not cold or too hot. So coming to sit down on your mat, on a cushion. Of course, you can sit in many different ways, on a chair, you could be lying down, but the focus of this seated body scan will be in the cross-legged position, seated on the cushion. Okay, so throughout the practice, I invite you to close your eyes or have them softly open and just staring ahead of you. I personally like to have my eyes closed. So let's take a few moments just settling into our seated posture. So just making sure that the spine is nice and long, the heart center lifted, and also being mindful of your head and neck. There can be a tendency to look up or to have the head dropped too much downwards. So we want it evenly centered, just a gentle tilt downwards of the chin. Okay? Hands resting on the knees or maybe cupped here. So letting everything come to settle, or as I like to say, let the dust settle. So just noticing your natural breath as it is in this moment. We're not changing our breathing. We're just simply noticing how the body breathes itself. And then we're going to drop our attention and focus down into our feet. So just noticing how your feet are in this moment. Aware of the contact with fabric, with the mat, with another part of the leg. Aware of any sensations here, maybe tingling, whatever it is, just simply noticing. Aware of the toes and the tops of the feet. Noticing the ankles and the ankle bone. All the while just breathing steadily in and out through the nose. Nice gentle breath. So letting go of the ankles with the out breath and then moving your attention to the lower leg. Aware of any sensations here, contact, touch. An awareness of the calf muscle at the back of the leg. Letting go of the lower leg and moving to the knees. So being aware of the knees, the bend at the back of the knee, any sensations here. So if you are experiencing any tension or any discomfort, as long as it's not too uncomfortable, just being curious about that. How does it feel? Breathing out as you let go of the knees and move to the thighs. Aware of the back of the thighs connected to the sit bones, the tops and the sides of the thighs, and the connection with the hips. How are the thighs in this moment? Noticing the hips. Is there any tension here around the hip joint? And if so, again, we simply notice, and we can just let go and soften into this area with our out-breath. Moving your attention now to the whole of the pelvic floor. Contact with the mat, and the pelvic floor being this center point, if you like, holding up the top of the torso, connecting with the bottom of the torso. So feeling your breath down in the lower belly and being aware of the pelvic floor. So you'll perhaps notice the gentle movement around the belly area. And if you are tightening or contracting around your belly, just let it go with the out-breath. So we're not holding our belly in, we're just letting it be as it is. Moving the attention up the body now as you notice your rib cage. Feel your breath as you inhale and the rib cage expands, and how on the exhale the rib cage comes back. Maybe you can even feel the rib cage wrapping around the back of the body as it connects to the spine. And if the mind is getting distracted during this body scan, which it may well be, then just notice if that has happened, and with a quality of kindliness, bringing it back into this moment, hearing my voice, and bring your attention now to the heart center. So lifting the heart center just to resume, if you've collapsed a bit in the spine, resuming that lift so that we have a nice tall spine. And really feel your breath. Aware of your collarbones, your shoulders, classic place where we can hold tension. Let the shoulders drop with the out-breath. Breathe into the space in and around the shoulders and down the length of the arms. Aware of the subtle bend perhaps at the elbow, your wrists, taking the attention into your hands and fingers, maybe noticing a tingling sensation at the palms of the hands, maybe even at the fingertips. Sweeping back up the arms, taking our attention into the whole space of our back now. Feeling your breath in your back, the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back. Aware of the length of your spine, all the way up to the neck. Moving your attention to your head, the shape of your head, a sense of the head, reaching up towards the ceiling or the sky. Sky is better, we don't want a ceiling. And then coming round into the face. Noticing if you're holding tension around the forehead, the eyes. Perhaps your teeth are clenched, the jawline is tight. So we just want to soften into the face. And we can do this by softly smiling. Softly smiling releases tension in the face, and the muscles of the face are connected with our parasympathetic nervous system, so we can just softly smile and feel ourselves letting go of any tension we're holding in the mind, the body, and the face itself. Really experiencing your breath now, as if you're breathing in through the top of your head and exhaling down and out through the soles of your feet, like the body is cleansing, washing over you. Your breath is cleansing the body, inhaling and exhaling. Feeling at ease in your stillness and having that quality of vigilance as we keep our focus on the breath. This directed attention on the breath is a way of keeping our focus in the unfolding moments rather than forgetting or being distracted. So we'll stay here for a few moments now, focusing on our breathing. Experiencing each out-breath as a letting go of any tension in the mind or the body. And then on the inhale, we're going to let the arms float up, taking the gaze up. Exhale, bringing the hands down to the heart center. And feeling our own sense of inner peace and stillness, and taking this into the next moments of our day.